Thank you, Wendy. 54 degrees right now, and time on morning offering to settle in and engage in a little Nun Sense. That's right, wonderful sense today from Sister Mary Delores Gatliff, who is the Director of Evangelization at Christ the King here in Toledo, former Provincial Superior at the Sisters of Notre Dame. Good morning, Sister Mary Delores.
Good morning. What a beautiful day.
Mm-hmm.
Storms are coming later, but we'll concentrate on where we're at right now.
That's right.
Live in the moment.
It's still winter, and we're in the middle of early part of Lent, and we hear a lot about fasting and almsgiving and prayer during Lent. And I saw this article by William Arthur Ward, a different angle on fasting, and I really appreciated it because it helped me. When I think of fasting, when I was very, very young, it was giving up something, candy or whatever. And now I think of Lent as a focus on how can I come closer to Christ. I think that's for all of us. What will draw me nearer to him? What do I need to change in my life so that I come closer to Christ? And in this article, it mentioned fasting from something that takes me away from being like Christ, and then feasting on the opposite. For example, fast from judging others and feast on the Christ within them.
Oh, my goodness.
Fast from anger, feast on patience. Fast from pessimism, feast on optimism. And just personally, one struck me: fast from self-concern, feast on compassion for others. Sometimes, I can get very focused on my agenda for the day, my schedule, and if people interrupt what I think I need to get done, I can sometimes not be fully present to them. So that helped me to say, I need to fast from my own self-concerns and feast on compassion for others, seeing the Christ in them, or going out of my way this week, maybe to visit someone in a nursing home or someone who lives alone. Fast from worry, isn't that a good one? Feast on trust in God's care. Fast from complaining. Feast on appreciation. Show gratitude. So I would just invite each of us to think about, what is it in my life that God is calling me to do positively in order to draw closer to him? Letting go of some attitude and focusing on the opposite. Fasting from problems that overwhelm. Feast on prayer that undergirds our life. Fast from discouragement. Feast on hope. Isn't that what Lent is all about? Hope. Because we know without the passion, we would have no resurrection. And so these little struggles we put up with or endure during Lent will bring us hope as we celebrate with Jesus the resurrection. It's given a different angle to me on fasting, and I'm finding at the end of each day in my exam and thinking about, how did I fast today from my own self-concerns, from my agenda, from my list, and really feast on those persons God sent into my life today, or is inviting me to reach out to today. What do you think of that?
I love it.
Fasting.
Yeah, and we've become very good at naming those things that we are going to give up, that we are going to fast from. And it is there for the purpose of creating space. I love this idea that now we're naming the things that we want to put in that space that's been created because we fasted.
Yes. And it's virtues that we're aiming so that we become more like Christ. Because if it gets to be the end of Lent and I do not in any way feel that I have been drawing closer to Christ this Lent, well, maybe it's been a waste of time. if all I'm focused on is my candy I've given up.
What a wonderful exercise for Lent.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sister Mary Delores Gatliff.
Fasting and feasting.
Love it. Fast and feast. God bless you. Have a wonderful week.
You too. Thank you.
Thank you
Bye.
for improving our Lent. We appreciate that. Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, I love that. And again, our whole liturgical calendar is set up to fast and feast, right? But we can do that in the seasons that are ascribed to us. So this is a time of fasting and repentance and all that. But we can also include those ideas of feasting as we give those things up. I love it. Feasting on wonderful things that bring us closer to Christ. Good job.
Absolutely, man. And you can turn every one of those. I think just thinking about whatever your current emotion is, something pops into your head.
Yeah.
That's when you look at it and say, well, what's the opposite of that?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Love that. Your earlier question, what is the opposite of opposite?
That's right.
Yeah, there you go. Good stuff.
All right. Is it going to rain today? I don't know. It might. Yeah,
Might storm,
It probably
right?
will. We're going to get storms possibly today, but really tonight. We're looking at, I love these. I hate these.
Yeah.
These overnight storms that roll in, the really severe stuff. You don't know if you're going to lose your power in the middle of the night when you're sleeping or not. So that's what I don't mind if they happen at 2:00 in the afternoon. I'm prepared for that, but
I'm a heavy sleeper, so I prefer it at 2 a.m., over by 4. I wake up at 5. I don't know the difference. The
that's a good
clock,
point.
it used to be that the clock would be, flashing. But we don't have those anymore. I just have a phone, so I don't care. I have no way to know that the power actually went out and then returned. What I'm ignorant of, I can sometimes celebrate, I guess.
I love it.